Hi, I'm Cody Fields. I'm a visualization specialist here at HFA. I take 3D models and I make them shine, so make them look like they're realistic so people can see them before they're built. Probably about 2006, 2007, we learned of this program called Revit. And Revit was something that was going to bridge the gap between construction documents and what was actually being constructed, so working in a 3D space. Working with CAD, you're in a 2D environment. So with Revit, you get that 2D environment kind of as a byproduct from your 3D model. So combining those two, you get coordination, conflicts, you're thinking about it in what is actually going to be the built environment instead of just a 2D piece of paper. So Revit brings in that efficiency of thinking about what the final product is, which is a building. So the benefits of working in a 3D space: a lot of times you had to translate from 2D to 3D and people can't make that connection. So when we're actually working in a 3D space digitally, our coordination works out. We can see that a pipe is going through a wall in the wrong spot. We can't make it go through a piece of glass. And that's where BIM comes in. We're not only taking the 2D CDs, we're making that 3D and then we're attaching information to it. So we're putting that eye into BIM, so the information and building information modeling. And that's where I see the value of BIM, is attaching all of that information. So an example of that is materials. In CAD, you could put materials and stuff, but it would just be a picture. Now we can take all kinds of data and not only put what that material looks like, we can say, what's the fenstration value of that? Since we've adopted BIM as our standard for documentation, we've accepted the fact that we have a lot of front end on these projects. But the trade-off for that is we have all of this information at our fingertips. Not only the 2D documents that we're tasked with making for building a building, but all the information that's in there too. That information doesn't have an expiration date. It can last even past the lifetime of the building into the next remodel. I can say right now that BIM is not a buzzword. BIM is the future of our industry.